ADHDers often experience being in the zone moments as a shooting star or a moonbeam. It's wonderful when it does show up, but we have zero control over when it comes, when it goes, how weak or strong it is when it does show up. It is one of the most frustrating things about our brain's functioning. And it's often the one thing that is standing in our way of thriving to our heart's content. What if I told you there was a way to consistently experience these in the zone moments that are well within the window of when you hope they show up? I'm Dana Hicks, a licensed clinical mental health counselor, and I have 5 steps to finding our groove and making it move. Step 1 is list your successes. So think of 3, more if you can, times that you were able to focus on one specific project for at least 30 minutes or more. Write down all that you can remember about each one. Step 2 is list the senses involved with each success. So for each success, list all the senses involved in that one moment. What could you see in that moment? Do you have a lot of space around you or just a little bit? Was it cluttered or pristine or somewhere in the middle? What about colors? Were they bright, bland, or dark? Also, think about the sounds that you could hear in that moment. Was it totally quiet, not a peep? Or was there a lot of sound? Was it very loud? If there was music going on, what kind of music? Or maybe there was a sound machine going. Think about the sense of touch as well. Were you sitting or standing? What was the texture underneath your bum? What was the texture underneath your feet? Were your arms being supported by something? What was the texture and temperature of that? How did your feet feel inside of your shoes? How did your body feel inside of your clothes? What was the temperature of your environment? Was it very, very cold, medium, or warm? Maybe you were feeling the sun on your skin. Or maybe there was a breeze from the window, or maybe you were outside. Think about the sense of smell too. Was there a diffuser going on? What scent? Was there the smell of fresh cut grass coming through the window? How about just when it starts to rain, that scent of new rain coming through the window? Was there a leftover scent of cleaner in the air? Think about taste too. Were you drinking tea? What kind of tea? What flavor? How about coffee? Did it have cream in it? What kind of cream? What flavor cream? How much sweet was in that coffee? What kind of sweet? What flavor sweet? Was there water nearby? Also, think about how your body felt on the inside in this moment. Was it totally relaxed? Were your muscles tense? How about your heart rate? Was it beating really fast or really slow? Was there an increase of circulation through your blood vessels? Step 3 is list the details surrounding the event. So for each success, ask yourself what happened right before and right after that success. What time of day was that success? Did I feel like I was under time pressure to complete that task? And if so, what was I afraid would happen if I didn't get it done? How much interest did I have in this task? And if so, what made it so interesting? How much choice did I feel like I had about this project? And what choices were those specifically? Was it a deep topic that I was doing that was creative and messy and lots of room for just genius to happen? Or was it a more organized task that I could perhaps check off as I went? Could I see physical evidence of my progress as I went along? Step 4 is find the similarities. So this is where we get to use the awesome analytical skills of our ADHD brains to find the themes that we notice popping up. And we can do that by returning to step 2 and 3 and just writing down the questions that are stated there and leave it blank at first, but only fill in the answer if it shows up 50% or more than half of the time throughout your list of successes, and see what you come up with. Step 5 is future planning. So now that you have a list of the ideal situation for being in the zone, you get to plan your day, week, month around those details as much as possible. So ask yourself, okay, what accommodations would need to be made? And out of that, which ones are the most realistic right now? And out of that, what specific actions need to be done in order to complete those accommodations? It's easy for us ADHDers to lose hope on any kind of agency about getting in the zone. But the steps in this video have hopefully inspired you to lean into your strengths of noticing and analyzing to construct the ideal situation for your zone. I hope they've also helped you know that even though getting in the zone is not completely within our control, there are tangible choices that we can make to up that frequency of our successes. Stay tuned for next time on leveraging our natural energy levels towards success. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below with no strings attached.